Okay, so let's start with this orange. And we'll begin with the line work. You can use a pen, or if you want to use a pencil, sure, but no erasing. Okay, just take your time, slow down, and trace the outline slowly. Okay, I'm gonna do it over here. Okay, again, the orange is not a perfect sphere shape. It's a little bit distorted, especially on the top. It's a little bit more narrow. Just take your time tracing the outline. I know there's a lot of details even on this simple orange, but you don't have to get everything. You can just do the essence. There's a lot of little pores. I'm just gonna do a little bit, not too much. I'm just gonna do a little bit, okay? You don't have to dot every single pore on the orange, okay? I think that's good enough. So now I'm gonna start painting. I'm gonna use this number 8 round brush. So first of all, I'm gonna dip my brush in water. And I'm gonna start with the lightest color I see on this orange is orange, more of an orange yellow. So I'm gonna mix it over here. So this Sakura Koi watercolors has a variety of different colors on it, so you don't have to spend a lot of time mixing. So this one. Okay, it's quite light. I'm gonna apply it over here. So as you see, almost any fruit, there's a spot of highlight somewhere on this surface. So what I see, my orange had a highlight somewhere here, so I'm not gonna paint it. I'm just gonna leave it white, okay? So first of all, you have to identify the highlight on your object. So my highlight somewhere here. I'm not gonna fill it with paint. Somewhere over here. So make sure your brush is wet enough, but not way too watery. Okay, I'm just gonna let it dry a little bit before I move on. Okay, so the next step, let's focus on the second darkest tone on this orange. Is more of a medium orange. So I'll grab this orange over here. Again, so my light source is coming from this way, okay? So this part of the orange is gonna remain the original light orange color. So this half of the orange is darker. I'm gonna make this transition a little bit more smooth by dipping my brush in water. and rub it. Again, the 3D form is this way, okay? The 3D form of the orange. Remember those invisible lines. They're going this way. Okay, nice and curvy. Now I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more before I move on. So before we add the shadow, let's review the idea of the shade for orange, okay? So this is my color wheel. So orange is right here. So the complementary color for orange is blue, right? So let's add some blue to the orange to make the shade color for this orange. So here's my orange still. I'm gonna wash my brush and I'm gonna grab some blue. So any kind of blue, I'm gonna grab some ultramarine blue, I think. Okay. So here I have kind of like a brownish color. Maybe it's too dark, so a little bit more orange in. So this is the shadow color for the orange, okay? Yeah. And I see, so again, my light source is coming from this way. The shadow is mostly here. So again, follow the 3D curves of this orange instead of painting up and down straight, okay? So and again, avoid rubbing in one area too much. So just apply the paint and let go. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. A little bit more shadow over here. Wash my brush a little bit and then make this transition here a little bit more smoother. Okay, and now I'm gonna add the color for the stem. It's like a light yellowish green. A little bit over here, all right. So now, you know, some patch over here is even more darker, so I'm gonna mix in a little bit more ultramarine blue to the orange, okay? Just to show the contrast even more. So I see here it's a little bit dark, even darker, but not too dark. It takes a lot of practice to get it right. So again, you know, follow the 3D curves. And here we are. This is like a simple watercolor painting of this orange. So now I'm gonna add some shadow. So again, the light source is coming from this way. So I see the shadows obviously over here on the opposite side of the light source. Shadow, I'm gonna do blue, okay? A lot of blue. Blue mixing in with a tiny bit of orange. So it's like this. It's just thin shadow. You know, closer to the orange bottom is even darker. Okay, I think that's it. So just let the paint blend by itself, don't overmix. It's nice and natural and smooth.